spiel. There's no what do or don't you want to talk about. It's just welcome to Sofa City Sounds. We're 15 minutes late, but as you guys always know, we're always a couple of minutes late.
My fault.
No worries. It happens. Technical issues happen. Like, this site has been around for years. Never fails. There's always an issue with it. So I just
the one thing that's reliable is its inconsistency.
Right. You know, and being a millennial, everything that's inconsistent in my life is the only thing reliable. So please welcome yourself, guys. Introduce yourselves. Not welcome yourself. Welcome. Please introduce yourselves.
Hey, we're Divine Cursed. I'm James, the bassist.
I'm Amrit, the guitarist.
I'm Reese, the vocalist.
And I'm the host.
We do have two other guys, but they weren't able to make it tonight.
Yes, unfortunately, Ali, our drummer, and Kyle, our guitarist, couldn't make it due to work.
Well, fucking birthday.
It happens.
Well, you know, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm grateful that I've got the three of you. This has been a long time coming. We've talked about doing this quite a few times, and it has not lined up till now. So welcome to the show. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us.
For sure. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like, how's it going?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let's just get right into it. I've worked with you guys quite a few times, and it's always been fantastic. You guys are always tight. You guys are always on point. You know exactly timing, everything. You guys are always 10 out of 10 when I work with you. How do you make that happen?
That's a loaded question. Oh my god.
It's probably dumb luck. I think we're just that it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
We practice a lot, and if we know the set list times and approximately, you know, if they're 4 bands, we can probably assume, 30 minutes. We can time our set, and usually we put close, unless if Ali has a drum problem, which is pretty often. But if he doesn't, then we're good.
Or when it comes to me, cursing him to throw a stick when he hasn't thrown a stick on stage in almost 2 years.
Right on. What was that?
Just practice and dumb luck, really.
Well, I mean, you guys know you better than anybody. So I personally don't think it's dumb luck because you guys are all very talented. But, you guys do great. I'm so lost because I'm off. I've stopped eating sugar 4 days ago.
Ooh.
Right? So I'm really sorry I'm off.
So sugar's going to taste like shit. And cucumbers start tasting sweet. Trust me.
Oh my god. So turns out that watermelon and mustard is not a myth. It actually tastes good. Right. I know.
I've never heard of them. Watermelon and mustard.
Oh
my god.
I have two children, a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old. And during COVID, we used to do international eating videos. And my children would go and pick the weirdest shit off the shelves from different places, and we'd try it and record it, and we'd put it on my Facebook and stuff. And then we started trying weird combinations, and I had seen watermelon and mustard online, and we tried it, and it's actually oddly good.
Wow.
I don't believe it.
Wow.
I mean, you're just gonna have to try it for yourself, dude. I am not somebody who strays into weird food. When people are like, oh, it's like pickled ice cream. Actually, that's a lie. I like dill pickle ice cream. Yeah, no, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh my god.
Today.
So that's how it ended up happening. That's how I ended up with those weird combinations.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, have a couple of kids. You guys will not believe some of the things you'll eat. And you'll do after having kids.
I'm not going to believe you that those combinations are good, but I'm also not going to try them either. So I'll just live in my own truth, and that being it's not good.
In my own truth.
La,
la, la, la.
That's what I thought.
I
I've got the mustard here. He should have brought the watermelon.
I
but-
refuse.
I've got some in my freezer.
I've
Do you
got
know-
the-
So if you don't blend watermelon as soon as you pull it out of your freezer, it deflates.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
Interesting.
Well, because it's mostly water and GMO.
Yeah, that's true.
Mostly water.
That's true.
I can say that.
mostly GMO.
Mostly, yeah, it's mostly GMO. That's right.
So okay, so let's fly back onto the music. When our chat's going.
Oh,
Hey.
Who's saying hi?
apparently-
Crazy. So my American child says that she's guilty and she eats watermelon and mustard on a regular basis. So I'm not the only crazy.
Dig
So-
what you dig.
Yeah.
We got gay.
So
No, it's Andrew Farmer.
it's already started.
Andrew.
So-
Cool.
Yeah. So, so when did you guys form? Like, when did you guys become?
I'll let him tell that story.
Oh, way before me.
Take it from here. We started a high school cover band back in 2014. It's like Kyle and I and a couple of our friends.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
High school cover band.
Yeah, we were playing like Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses and stuff like that. And then eventually we found we started listening to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. And for like maybe 3-4 years, we just maybe like 3. We just covered Avenged
There's a lot
Sevenfold
longer than that.
from like album 1 to their most recent at the time.
Cool.
And one day we were like, we could probably write music as well. And that
It was
been,
my idea.
that would have been 20 we started writing stuff of our own.
Yeah, about that. Maybe 21.
And that's when we had like instrumentally our lineup was solidified and we started writing back 2020 I think, COVID times.
Yep. So did COVID play a good role in molding the way your band is? Like, how did that work for you guys? Because some bands had a really hard time and some bands just didn't care and they kept working.
We started working in COVID simply because we couldn't have more than we couldn't have our whole band in one house, like legally speaking.
Oh, yeah.
So Kyle and I got together and we wrote most of an album that we thought was good, and then when we got to the end of it, we scrapped all of it, the whole thing, and we were like, "This is bad." We kept one riff from that album, and that everything else is gone.
Really? I'm just gonna let the dog outside.
The
So-
5 seconds after the first chorus, the 5-4-5 that riff is the only thing that is left for the original demo album.
Come on, dog.
It's talking about watermelon.
We're still talking about watermelon in the chat here, eh? Yo, who said yo?
Watermelon.
Machi Beber said, you.
Also said gay.
Yeah, no, I didn't join up until like a few years ago, I think it was.
2 years ago, maybe.
2.5 was 2 years as of last October.
Yeah. I'm new. Like I'm much older than the rest of them, so they're in high school. I was already working.
See, this is why I found my microphone. I couldn't understand why you guys couldn't hear me, but I didn't have my mic. I found it. It was behind my
There we
phone.
go.
It's tiny. So that's why I had said back up the bus about the high school, because I honestly thought that you guys were closer to my age, which doesn't need to be divulged until next month. But Reese, I think you and I had a conversation about you being a little bit older than the guys. So
Yeah, definitely.
does that make you band dad?
They've assigned me that role basically.
We're band dads.
Oh,
That's right.
Or band
right
dads.
on. That's awesome.
Well, I mean,
Do you
well, I
co-parent?
mean,
Yeah, we co-parent the kids, and the kids are Kyle and Allie.
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. We gotta get them all together. You gotta get them on the bus. You know.
Delinquent child that can never be anywhere on time.
They're all strapped into their car seats.
That's my son, yeah. Yeah, we co-parent.
That's so funny. So Reese, you came into play later, and now do you help with the writing as well?
I do mainly like just the lyrics right now because I'm working on my own personal album with and also working on my own audio engineering aspects as well. For the single that we released last year, Parodies, I believe Kyle recorded the rest of the band and did some of the mixing. Then he sent me the files. I did my own because I got my vocal booth right behind me. So I just recorded my own vocals and then finished up the overall mixing and mastering, and it turned out really tight.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work on an album, and it's taking forever because I'm my own worst critic when it comes to writing or mixing, you know. So.
Yep. No, we all are. Volumes 4 and 5 of Sofa City have been in the works for three years now. Pretty sure they've been in the works. It literally takes me 3 months to write the books.
And time just keeps going by fast, and you're like, "Whoa, hold on! I'm still trying to get my checklist done." You know, it before you know it, you're like, the year's already over. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sunday is already February, and yesterday was sorry, kind of. I am, but February is also my birthday, so I can't complain. It's February. So
I see. I think Kyle's joined in the chat.
Uh-oh.
What up, Kyle? Shout out to Kyle.
This should be fun. So, right. So how many albums do you guys have out in total? Do you guys, oh, my dog's barking. Do you guys consider the first album you scrapped your first album, or do you?
Uh-oh.
You paused. Uh-oh.
Shit, gotta go.
We're just chilling. There we go.
The faces can be way worse than they are when I freeze. Thank fuck they're like the way they are. Yeah, so what I was asking was, do you guys consider the first album that you scrapped your first album? Or do you guys consider the first album you released your first album? I'm going to go leave dogging.
So the scrapped album, we refuse to acknowledge its existence for the most part, although sometimes we go back to it and have a good laugh. So Degenerate Era would be our first album. However, the albums we're working on it, some songs are a resurrection from the scrapped album, kind of, like cues and ideas from certain songs, and we're bringing them back. But that album, probably, I don't think anybody will ever really hear it. Well, actually, you can hear most of it if you know where to look, but
isn't a lot of it on Bandcamp?
No, a lot of it is somewhere on the internet. But if you know, you know, and you can find it
in the ethos. Yeah. Well, then again, then it's like Degenerate Era, or then there's also the remaster too, right? Or the Redux.
Yeah. For me, the remaster is what Degenerate Era should have been.
Yeah.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, you know, when the publisher kind of messed up and deleted the first original one, I was like, but it's back now anyway. But
yeah, if you don't know that story, Spotify has been having a lot of issues with cutting listens and blaming artists over the last year because of all the AI shit that's going on right now. So we caught astray there, and they deleted the original album because we were botting listens on it.
How very corporate of them.
That song wasn't even going up in listens. It was going up like 3 listens a day or something.
Yeah, I don't have an account for Spotify. I've never subscribed. I just can't, for some reason, just can't do it. I got the YouTube music. Corporate, yeah, I know.
What is it?
Yeah.
Right? So, well, underground metal in Ontario.
That's right. And I've also noticed with Spotify too, or like even on like social media, like when I try to find like our Redux stuff to like post and promote, there's only like the 3 songs that we did with Redux, and none of the other remastered Redux that ever show up. So
Really?
yeah, so like a lot of the stuff, the difference between like their original album and like the Redux album was they had a vocalist prior to me with like, and did the lyrics and the vocals for that.
Right.
And then we, like when I first joined, I think it was like pretty consensual between all of us that we wanted to rewrite the lyrics and redo the songs vocally. So I don't know. It's strange that they do that because like you can look it up on like YouTube and Spotify and all that stuff, but when you go to search in like the tag in the music, like you don't see. You typically get more of like the older Degenerate era stuff with their old vocalists.
I see. Yeah, that, like I said, that sounds very corporate of them. So it's probably right on schedule with the way they operate, which is unfortunate because I've noticed that, like, I mean, everybody in our industry works their fucking asses off, but I find that it's the smaller bands that are getting hit the hardest when it comes to companies like Spotify. I feel like I saw a little while ago that certain musicians that weren't making a certain amount of plays or weren't making like their what's the word I'm looking for? The things that they had worked towards and worked for, it was being moved over to larger artists because they weren't making the quota that Spotify expected them to make. I feel like I should have done my research before I opened my mouth on that, but I do remember reading it where if you got less than 1,000 listens, they would just take it from you and compile it towards other artists that were doing.
It's 1,000, 12 months.
Pardon? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See,
I'm not surprised by that. It's algorithmic, right?
Right.
Yeah, less than Apple Music and YouTube Music. I haven't checked our profits in a while because we're not making a lot of profits right now, so there's no real point. But the last time I looked, we were making like 1 cent per 4 streams on Spotify and a 1 cent per 1 stream on Apple Music.
Yeah. So
What kind of motivation is that?
if you want to be
Honestly, I think with my own solo stuff, I think 1 year I made like 12 cents. 12.
So when are we coming to party in your mansion, Reese?
That's right.
I mean, if you want to be corporate, if you want to support corporate, I guess it's convenient. But if you want to support your smaller artists, at the same time, I guess Apple Music and YouTube Music is probably the best to do that.
Well, you know what? They call it starving artists for a reason, right? Like, you do it for the love of the passion, right? If you can make money off of it, great. But it's mainly just doing something that you love, that you're passionate about, add something to your life.
I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a plate of food in like 12 years.
Yeah, we're starving out here, boys. No, we're for the love of the game, right? So money's not really.
No, I get it. I certainly. I mean, it's nice. It's nice when we bring home a paycheck, but I certainly don't do it for the money. I do it because I love music. And I do it because I love to be social, and I'm sober, and it was difficult to be sober and social at the same time without having something to
I do that.
not necessarily because I was sober. Hi, Corey. Not necessarily because I was sober, but more because I wanted a social life, and it was difficult because all my friends drank and figured because I didn't drink, I didn't want to hang out, which was not the case. Like, I'm your perfect designated driver, people.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, see, James, I know.
You know, it's funny that you say that because actually I'm allergic to booze, so I'm always designated DD.
That's it. I mean, not that you're allergic to anything, but it's on Thursday I'll be 17 and a half years sober. And thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I would have made it this long without having my love of music as a distraction. It's not easy. It's, you know, and anybody who does do it, kudos, because it's difficult. I actually am going to celebrate somebody's 30 days tomorrow morning with them for breakfast. So
nice, very nice.
Yeah, like I always mention it on the show because there's a lot of alcoholism in our industry.
Oh, yeah.
It's a party scene.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of
music is a big party scene.
Yeah.
It is. It took me a little bit to be able to adapt. Like, I started off as a door girl. When I first got into doing live shows, I started off as a door girl at Willie's for Niagara Metal. Jillian used to throw shows at, or I don't want to let you go because I'm worried you're going to bark. Jillian used to throw shows at this bar called Willie John's Big Easy. You wouldn't know it was a metal bar, but it was. And I did the door for a long time, and I had a blog called Diary of the Door Girl. And then Jill left Willie Johns, and Christy and I continued on doing what we were doing, and we had a blast. And then I started doing interviews, and I stopped doing shows for a little while, and then I released Sofa City, and the third one. And now here we are. So, no, see,
Still here, still kicking it.
So, and I get to work with fantastic bands like you guys.
Oh, we appreciate it.
Sorry, it's our pleasure.
It's wonderful. Thank you guys for coming out last weekend.
No worries.
Oh, Aura, can you not bark, please? She has food, she has water, she has toys, she has peanut butter, she has treat food, she's got cookies, she has got everything to keep her occupied. Because when I first started doing this, I used to have to hold a jar of peanut butter so she could like distinguish, right? I would get a jar of peanut butter and I just hold on to it and she'd just lick it quietly while I did my interview. And she's figured me out, and now that doesn't work.
Well, you know, she's also got a lot to say.
She's her mother's daughter, I promise you that. She has a lot to say. So I do apologize for Aura. No, come here. Please come here. So yeah. So Reese, how did you end up joining the band? I've got my volume up nice and high. I'm just gonna go and grab my dog again.
Yeah, no worries. So I actually met Allie through a mutual friend. It was her birthday party, and I think Allie was dating somebody at the time, and she was bringing Allie as her +1, and that's how I met Allie at the birthday party. We started talking about music and showed him some of my stuff, and he showed me some of Divine Curse, and then I got a message from him a little while after that, and he asked me if I wanted to do vocals for their album. Like, sure, why not? And then it turned out to be like, hey, do you want to come out and jam with us? And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And then I think it was after the first jam session, it was like, do you want to join the band? I was like, yeah, okay.
I'll piggyback off that. Actually, we were plotting on Reese. We were like, all right, we don't have a vocalist anymore. We don't have vocalists anymore. And Ali talked about Reese, and we heard his Harbinger stuff, and we were like, this is phenomenal. And we were like plotting on him. We were like, we're gonna he's a vocalist, but we're just gonna tell him we're jamming. That was what happened. We were like, this is the guy we need. This is the one. I don't even think we talked to anybody else. We're just like, all right, Reese.
Join in. Yeah, it just kind of glued in together very like easily. And funny enough, like I've always tried to do bands when I was a teenager and into my 20s. It just never worked out because it's hard to find a good consistent group of people that will show up, that will practice, that will, you know what I mean, be committed in that way. And it's great because they are all childhood friends. They all grew up together. They all live around each other. I'm the odd one out. I'm like an hour away, but you know.
Stepdad.
Yeah, that's right. I'm stepdaddy. I get part-time custody. But you know, it just like, you know, it's been fun. It's something I've always wanted to do, and you know, I'm glad I can do it with a good group of guys, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. So one of the first times I met you guys, I had just gotten back from the Hot Sauce Palace. And I had the third hottest hot sauce in the world, and I handed it to James, and I went, here, try this. And he tried a big, do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Disappointed I was. It was the first time I had ever met you, and I was like, here, try this. I don't know why you trusted me. And you were like, it's not that hot. That bottle, that little tiny bottle cost me $60.
Holy
Wow. So you can imagine that when you didn't set fire, I was disappointed. Not because you.
That's
what I was going to ask you. How did you discover that you had a flame retardant mouth? I know, totally not a music question, but let's do this.
I just like my food, man. Sometimes I'll just drink lots of the bottle.
I remember this. I remember this better.
That'll do it.
I had some too. And you were like, you sure you're gonna be fine? I'm like, do you see the color of my skin? Like, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I know you guys can like, get very drowned. He's not Alaskan at all.
Yeah, I looked at it.
I'm almost clear and I can handle hot sauce pretty well. So
Yeah, you know, this guy's just built different, I guess.
yeah, well, yeah, because when I ate that hot sauce, my face turned red, my eyelids started to melt, and so I used to look at Frank's hot sauce and cry. I couldn't handle it. And then I had a whole bunch of blood transfusions, and after those blood transfusions, mosquitoes didn't make me itchy, and I could eat any hot sauce I wanted. Yeah, I don't get itchy when I get bitten by mosquitoes. That's fucking killer, right?
Superpowers. You got superpowers now.
So do you, though, don't you, Reese?
I mean, I only had a platelet transfusion once. That was about it.
But they're not anything to laugh at, man. They're uncomfortable.
I mean, it didn't bug me too much because, like, what I was going through before when I was sick, like, there was a lot more invasive things that happened to me. So it's like, you know.
I know. I had a hip scrape. I understand.
You know, so.
It makes me uncomfortable. So, yeah. So I had a thought, or I had a question in my head I was going to ask you guys. So, along with all, like, how do you guys manage to make all of your personal lives work well with all of your practice time? Because you guys did mention you guys practice a lot.
Well, they practice. They practice a lot. I'm there like on the Fridays sometimes.
Are you guys all in the same city?
They are.
Greece, yeah.
Yeah, four of us instrumentally we're all in the same city well. So we practiced since high school. It was Tuesdays and Fridays. And that was it. And that has kept going. And now it's just Fridays because we're all working and busy.
Right.
We practice every Friday for 10 years now. 10, 11 years.
Aside from COVID.
Yeah, pretty well. Aside from COVID, it's every Friday it's a routine. It's years now. We've just that's just been it. We've always work. If we can't do a Friday, we'll do a Saturday. You know.
A lot of the I think she's frozen again.
Or she's just very shocked.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God.
10 years.
Listen, freeze with O-face, okay? Okay, dog, I have more treats for you. I'm not letting you go. That's why the dog's not barking. I'm holding on to her, and I have a bag of treats. And every time
There you go.
I hand her a treat.
Bribery.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. How do you think my kids are so well behaved?
Personal
On the nose.
practice. It's been like that for half of our lives. It does pretty well. So
It's so easy that a lot of the time we don't actually practice our own songs at practice anymore.
yeah, we'll show up to practice and play a bunch of other bands' music and just cover
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah, it's true.
But like,
That's true. Well, and we're also trying to do some new covers too, right? So we're trying to work on that.
Right on.
Rodrigo.
Hey, Rodrigo, what's happening, buddy? He's coming out from Mayhem Metal Market.
Nice. Very
He's
nice.
a good dude. He's a good dude. Whenever he's booking, you guys should try and hook up with him. He's good at what he does.
Our DMs are always open. You know, we're always going to take new shows for new people.
Only a 20%.
Send a DM. Send a DM right now.
Awesome.
We're there.
Yeah, he's got a killer album coming out too. So
Yeah.
you guys should definitely talk for sure.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Sit.
Let's
Good
do it.
girl. So it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone. You had it. Gone.
Yeah. Oh, it's back. It's back. Sorry. This no sugar thing is really fucking with me, guys. So I really do apologize. I'm not on flow like I normally am. What's the coolest stage you guys have ever played on?
Biltmore.
Fillmore. Yeah, absolutely. That was wild. That was so good.
So that one is one day we get a drink called Bailey. Turns out she randomly found us like her Spotify like shuffle.
Right.
Loved her shit so much. She works she and a couple other people were in the what's the university in Oshawa?
Whatever. It's like Durham.
Durham, something like that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were in the sound engineering
Course.
course.
An audio engineering program. Yeah.
They just so happened to be putting together this massive show at the Biltmore Theater in Oshawa. And she,
Cool.
Spotify was like, "Hey, you want to join the show?" We were like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
Biggest stage we've been on by far. Second floor green rooms. It was great.
They had lighting guys. They had they asked us if there's anything we wanted on the rider, which we've never been asked before. And we were like, as a joke, I was like, Sour Patch Kids, and lo and behold, show up in our area. there's
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, oh wow, that's a joke.
Yeah, like they brought out like some water bottles. They brought a bunch of snacks. They gave us like little VIP like lanyards we could walk around with. Like it felt like we were professional. And with a big stage like that, it was wicked. And we killed it. And there was also a lot of good bands there too. Like I can't remember one of the bands, but this kid did a flawless, and I mean a perfect cover of "Given Up" by Linkin Park. This kid's vocals was unreal. I gotta say, he crushed it.
Yeah,
And did such a good job singing and screaming it. Like that kid's gonna go far.
I love that.
That was a show we opened it, and we actually decided to use our in-ear monitors that we have, but we never used.
Because they suck. They're the cheapest in-ear monitors you can possibly get. They're single channel.
They're fine, but it's a lot of the time we just can't get them to work or whatever. Like when they work, they're great, but I don't, so we just raw dog it. But we had our in-ears locked in as flow state. That was a great night.
I think what works so well too is because we practice a lot without in-ears and we're always pretty on point. So I think that makes it easier to do that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we have to practice assuming that we're not going to be able to hear ourselves generally.
I'm the bassist. I hear myself anyway, so.
The funny thing about that is that's basically everybody hears you.
So,
That's true. Well, you basically get that rumble, right? That rumble feeling.
Yeah, especially when you're playing at Camp Cataract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
like
reverberation in that room. Oh yeah.
I love that space though. It's so small, but it's so well. Me and Miles posted something today about a room being tiny, and I went, no, intimate. So yeah, it's definitely a very intimate room. But I love booking there. I do. The owners are fantastic. Shout out to Camp Cataract. The owners are fantastic. The food is great.
Yeah.
You know, everybody that hangs out there are good people. It's a safe space. Lots of board games. You know, good
Small
drinks.
played on.
No, it's not.
Jimmy
Very
Jackson, well, their stage is so small, Ali had to climb through the window to get to the drums.
We
Through the window, yeah.
they also serve a killer pizza there.
Yeah.
That they do. That they do.
So he had to climb through the window to get to the stage.
I'm gonna see if I can screen share the outside of this place.
It's it's like really, but it's great.
Jimmy Jazz is a good spot. They're right next to the papaya.
Yeah, they're right by the papaya. They're right next to the Royal Electric.
Yep. Yeah. Guelph is a great spot for music. Uncle Rick, he's killing it out there and out in Delhi and out in Brantford.
Yes.
Oh, okay. How do we do this?
That's James, Wizard James here.
Can you actually see that?
The Wizard James.
Oh, you just taught me something with my own
This
program, James.
This
Tech
window
genius.
is the window that Ali had to climb through.
Yeah, Jimmy Jazz is such a great place. I've only been in there once, and I was only in there for like 30 seconds, 5 minutes maybe. My 40th birthday, I went to Red Papaya for Bloodfest.
Oh yeah, Bloodfest was happening this year.
We were
February 28th.
We were there for Bloodfest. We were playing.
Yeah,
So-
that's where Damien.
We met Crimson.
That's right.
That's right.
We met Crimson Asphalt at Bloodfest, and we met Falls for the Elderly, another band.
Oh yeah, that's right. They played there too.
We were there.
Cryphilic and Eaten by Sharks were there too.
We met them as well.
Yeah, that was my 40th birthday, like on my actual birthday. So like we went out that night, but I went into Jimmy Jazz because I lost Sue Ann, Up Yours Productions. She came out to be my surrogate drinker for the night. I was 40. I don't normally encourage drinking, but like I was turning 40 and I wanted a tequila. Turns out
It's your birthday.
tequila. So she got so loaded that night she didn't drink for 3 weeks. And and Sue Ann, you know, she's pretty good at holding her own. And yeah, she didn't drink for 3 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So I guess good 40th birthday.
I think Ali and I went through a phase of every show we just get absolutely obliterated after.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was during that phase. We were if we go to the Papaya now, anytime, the bartender's first thing they go, "Hey, Jaeger." I'm like, yeah.
Nice. Well, at least they know.
Yeah,
Regulars.
Oh yeah, no, I like it there. That was a great night. Uncle Rick's coming out for Mayhem Metal Market.
Oh yeah.
That's
Nice.
on the 18th of.
July 18th. Speaking of Mayhem Metal Market, we're traveling this summer.
Ooh.
Very nice.
That's as much as I can say. I can say that the venue is less than 2 hours away from Niagara, but we're traveling the end of August.
We might be
Very
traveling.
nice.
Invited by
Calgary, Alberta.
who's it?
Don-
Don Valley, right? Don Valley invited us to play out in Alberta with them.
You should go.
we were
That'd be sick.
You should go. Those boys are only 5 years younger than me, but I talk about them like they're my children.
They're great. Great group of
Yeah,
guys.
they're really good.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. Their guitar player is fucking unmatched, man. He is. Antonio's amazing.
Gotta get a trailer.
Oh,
made
yeah.
by there.
So they're all good dudes. The twins are fantastic. I've had them out here a couple of times.
The twins are an absolute riot. Those guys, oh my goodness,
Oh yeah.
they got energy like I wouldn't believe. And then I didn't know how, and then I realized within the span of our Cataract show, they each had like 3 coffees, like large coffees. I'm like, this is how they have so much energy. These guys are turning back coffee on fire.
Yeah, because coffee doesn't have the reverse effect on them it has on me. I drink a coffee and I want to go to bed. They drink a coffee and they bounce off the fucking walls.
Yeah, no, I drink an energy drink or some pre-workout, and I'm bouncing off the walls for the rest of the day.
Yeah, because I'm unmedicated with my ADHD, I don't take any medication for anything. Nothing. Not even a Tylenol for a headache. So when I drink regular coffee, it makes me like this. Normal.
What
Right?
is normal, anyways?
Well, I don't know. It's a
You
setting
know,
on the,
like normal is different for everybody. It's subjective.
what is normal to the spider is chaos to the fly, I guess. So,
Bars.
you know,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, drop some wisdom on us.
so when I drink regular coffee, where's your toy so I can get your food out of that? When I drink regular coffee, I'm fine. I'm okay. I can function. But the second I drink Tim Hortons coffee,
Oh, we lost her again.
Oh, she's gone. Tim Hortons coffee got her.
Tim Hortons got her. Got her.
They knew she was gonna talk shit. They just kidnapped her.
Is big
The
Tim.
Timinator.
Oh no.
It took her out. It took her out.
By Tim
touch
Hortons.
it, disappear. But second I drink Tim Hortons coffee, I'm bouncing off the walls. I don't know what ingredient it is in there that makes me nuts.
They don't
But
want
yeah, the second I drink Tim Hortons coffee, I'm insane. So I don't drink too
Started
much.
making coffee at home. That is the moment that I realized why everyone says Tim Hortons coffee tastes terrible.
Oh, it's bonkers.
Awful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 'cause didn't they lose the bean to McDonald's or something like that? Like the
They
bean that they were using?
They did.
Their old blend, they sold that and McDonald's bought it. It's like,
The cafe's got the OG Tim's coffee.
yeah, no, Tim's, who knows? It's like half dirt at this point.
Yeah, they used to. I remember hearing they used to get their eggs in like.
Speed.
They used to get their
That's
eggs.
my Aunt Wanda.
Hey, Wanda. Speed.
Oh, I love you, Aunt Wanda. I miss you. I can't wait to see you guys soon.
Yeah.
That's so funny. She's not kidding. She's not kidding. She and I get together and drink Tim Hortons coffee, and I'm like the whole time. And my
Coffee like 5 minutes.
well, my family's Newfie, right? So
There you go.
like that, my in-laws are from Newfoundland, so I can keep up.
Yeah, no, I crash. Coffee doesn't do much for that. I don't drink coffee just because of what it does to your teeth, which is funny because I use nicotine pouches. But like, I could drink any amount of caffeine. Honestly, I could be bouncing off the walls. If I lay down on the couch, I'm gone.
Oh, yeah.
Right before I a little bit late, I fell asleep accidentally.
Yeah, no, roast coffee makes me fine, normal. I can function, I can communicate, all that stuff. Drink a Tim Hortons coffee, and the inside of me, if I'm standing still and saying very little after I drink a Tim Hortons coffee, it's because I'm trying to regulate myself so I don't go crazy. Like, I mean, everybody already thinks that I'm weird enough as it is. I don't need to prove it. So... But yeah, so who are some of the bands that you guys have played with that you'd like to give a shout out to or play with again?
Shout out, obviously,
Ball of Earth.
always. Yeah, Ball of Earth is great. Those guys are super cool. One time,
Twice.
twice.
Yeah, once in London and Kitchener.
Literally twice.
Their old bassist is the one who got me into Dark Glass pedals.
Yeah, so great guys. Obviously, always friends and those boys. We're actually going down to their headquarters tomorrow. We're going to hang out. Like I said, Falls for the Elderly. What are some other bands? Don Valley. Who else we played? Bluff.
Bluff.
One of my
Oh yeah.
good friends.
Crimson. We played with a lot of bands. We played with Dead Roots, Living Dead Girl. We played with as well. At,
Good live. I haven't seen them live yet.
They were
oh,
great.
they're wicked. They're wicked.
Some good
Awesome.
talks. We had the
I think I have it out here.
guitar. We had some great talks with him. He's like super chill guy. Crab Philic, obviously, those guys are pretty
Love
cool. There's so many bands we played with over the years that
I was gonna say with you.
you know, I don't think we encountered a band we haven't gotten along with.
Oh yeah.
So they're all, you know, it's a Tortuga
Yeah, we played with a lot. We played with like what Death Club as well. We played with
Mars.
I love Death
I
Club.
played with them once down in St. Catharines, but they're from Guelph.
yeah, Slugs of Mars. Yeah, Slugs of Mars is sick.
I love Slugs. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Nicest guy.
Leo, King Leo. Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
And the most badass name we can have.
Great name.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fantastic. I love those guys. Rodrigo, caffeine starts with C and ends with E too. But I know exactly what you're saying.
Oh, okay, I get it.
It's been 25 years for me, dude. So
Leonidas, a name like that. If he's got kids, he's got to name him cool stuff like
oh,
that.
he was born with a crown, man. With a name like Leonidas, that's king
Oh
name.
yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He named his kid like Achilles or something, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, him and his wife come out whenever they can. I love those two. They're such wonderful people. They're so
Big
wonderful.
supporters of the scene. Big
Yeah.
supporters of the scene.
Yeah,
The most random cities. We'll just be way out of the way. And we're like, what the fuck
What are you doing here?
did you come from?
yeah. Oh, yeah. So whenever we would throw in dive pub shows, they were showing up to dive pub shows, which was awesome. So I'd like to. I've been up James's ass about going back and doing shows there on Thursday nights again because I didn't want that one. Sure.
He's like, what? What? How'd you get there?
Dive Pub's a great venue, actually. We love that.
So they're a karaoke bar. I weaseled my way in there.
Oh, really?
Oh fuck yeah, I did. I needed a place for the Arby's tour, and I did the Arby's tour. We started it. The road to Arby's started at Dive Pub.
We're still trying to play it in actual Arby's.
Yeah,
If you could get that set up.
if you got an Arby's.
That'd be wicked.
I did
Or McDonald's.
Falls. I did call the Arby's in Niagara Falls, and they weren't opposed to us doing it there, but we had to rent it for a private event.
Well, let's make it happen. Let's make it a thing.
I'll call them again tomorrow and see what we can pull off. That'd be
Deep
fucking sick.
metal.
Oh yeah.
Go to the local Yisk, see if we can get there playing on the fucking.
Oh yeah, dude! Imagine if we could play it in IKEA.
People
That'd be wicked.
So why are we not doing this? Why are we not just calling random places?
Just
Like-
show up with gear. Just show up with gear and just go for it.
So my birthday party, which is also the 12-year anniversary of Sofa City, and is also, thank you, February 21st at the bank in Welland. It was supposed to be at Warehouse, but let's not get into that.
The bank is a sick venue.
I can't
That's
fucking wait. I can't wait. Eaten by Sharks are shooting their next music video.
Hey, wicked.
There's only 100 physical tickets and there's only 30 tickets online. So I highly suggest, if you guys want to be there, that you either secure a ticket with me.
Hi, Adam.
That's my brother. Who I haven't talked to him in over a month, and he's probably really mad at me, but I do still love you. I've just been trying to figure out my shit. So, yeah. So, what were we talking about? Oh, bank, my birthday. There's only 130 tickets. So I highly suggest, if you guys want to be there, come out, because you'll get to be a part of the Eaten by Sharks video. We're also doing a giveaway for the show. And if you guys show up in costume, because it's going to be a Pirate Sharks themed video. So, yeah.
Screen like fucking Hidden Blade.
Well, so, I mean, I've carried blades like that, right?
I don't think they ever carried a katana.
I mean, Emmerich could just dress up as like a samurai, you know, and then part of
History,
my costume.
history's been so fucked up over the last little while that we can just make shit up and it'll be true.
That's right. Just gotta believe the algorithm. Thanks, AI.
One Piece does a lot of pirates, and that's an anime, so it could work.
That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. One Piece. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, you can go from samurai to pirate really quick, and it's only the change of a hat. So, yeah.
That's true.
So, but yeah, you guys should come out and hang out. It'll be a really good night. Duskwalker and Eaten by Sharks and Mind Swell and Catastrophic Hemorrhage.
We have played with
Catastrophic Hemorrhage is great. Yeah, we played with all of them too. They're all great bands, but Catastrophic Hemorrhage is heavy.
Catastrophic. They're one of my favorite bands. They're up there. Hey!
Leo, there he is. There's the boy. What's up, Leo?
So, yeah. Don't worry, I'll give you a ticket. I'll make sure that you get into the show. So, yeah. So, lost my train of thought. Oh, Catastrophic Hemorrhage. They're one of the sickest fucking bands going right now.
Oh, yeah.
They are. They're
yeah.
Everything about them is just heavy and gross and dirty and grimy, and I love it. I love it all. So yeah, Leonidas, we were just talking about you guys and you and Slugs and Mark and your beautiful wife. And all the support that you give us and all that stuff. So thank you very much for popping in and saying hey. We should actually have Slugs on soon. Or can you?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should absolutely. You should see my floor; it's covered in dog food, and she's just waiting for me to throw more. She's not actually eating it anymore. So
Like that because the fucking scavengers.
So what do you guys have planned for the next little while? What are you guys up to for the next little while?
The only thing we have guaranteed is Mudfest 2. Last couple of years, or like the last year and a bit, has been kind of slower on the show side. We're always open to hit us up, and we'll be there.
Anywhere.
Like
Give us time and place, and we'll be there. We're working on album 2 right now. Final recordings are happening. It's a big departure, and I think these are a single we released, more of like a good transitionary song from album 1 to album 2. But a lot of the other stuff that's in album 2 is going to be a lot more abstract and a lot different than you might expect. There's going to be a lot of sections that might surprise you.
It doesn't sound like Divine Curse.
It doesn't sound Divine Curse. We had our vocalist. He said, "This doesn't sound like Divine Curse." And we were like, "What does?" We don't even know what to make. We don't know what's going to come out of it. So we're open to whatever. It doesn't need to sound like our last album,
Yeah, 100%.
You guys have a very unique sound, which gives you the opportunity to go in whatever direction you want. And you're always going to, I guess, sound like yourselves. If that doesn't
Yes.
sound ridiculous, because you guys have that unique sound, that whatever direction you go in, it does sound like you guys, but it also will, sound different from the last album or however you guys are playing it out. So that's a blessing, I think, for bands when you get to be universal like you guys.
I think Paradise was a good example of that, because that's kind of like a taste of kind of what we're doing with album 2. It's heavy, it's bouncy, and then I don't know, it's like we're like proggy genty, and then it's also kind of like metalcore, deathcore. It's kind of whatever we're feeling, and then that moment for that song or something,
And it gives you guys the opportunity. Sorry, go ahead.
The way I put it to a lot of people who are like I was talking to about it is there's more extremes to the range of what we're gonna write, and like the heavy is a lot heavier, and the nice pretty sections are a lot prettier, and there's a lot in between that there are parts that are gonna make you want to dance. There's some disco sections, it's all over the place. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it gives you guys the opportunity to get on lots of different bills and different stages.
Yeah,
Yes.
like we spent a long time this album when that was originally just came out. We spent a lot of time playing with like hardcore and punk bands. A lot of our shows are mostly not with metal bands, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, we met a lot of cool guys. I know the hardcore scene. Their crowds have a lot of energy, and they love bouncing and moving and moshing, and
And throwing our friends into my monitor.
throwing people into monitors, and we throw them right back into the crowd, and they welcomed us with open arms. We're not really like a hardcore band, but it's kind of similar.
No, I think it is because of your unique sound that you get the opportunity to jump on those bills. So that's awesome. Where can we find your merch?
Oh,
We don't
talk to us about that.
We've been talking about doing an online store, but in that case, it's been a lot of talk so far. Mostly, it's just you're gonna find it in shows.
yeah, basically, our problem right now is we are musicians, and not much else.
Our dedicated artist is now an AI artist.
Yeah, our dedicated artist is he's a very busy man, and everything. And Kyle can make us a website, and we just have to figure out logistics of how to.
I think that's why we. Oh, sorry. Go on, Emmerich.
Just got to figure out the logistics of how to deliver things. We will have an online site. Let's call it right now. Let's make ourselves accountable. Let's say by the summer, we'll have an online.
I like that.
And
that's why we kind of took it. We kind of slowed down this year, not only just for the album, but to figure out logistics on like what we want to do. We want to use backing tracks. We want to, save ourselves some money on making CDs and stuff like that, because CDs are very expensive.
Yeah.
We need to experiment with that a little bit. We're just trying to save costs because it's hard being a band, and then it's easy to just an order of merch can just drain your bank account. It's like, all right.
Yep.
Got to save up for the next thing now.
Two things to that. If you talk to AP Records, they do CD production. BG is a good buddy of mine, and I don't know if you guys do this yourselves, so I'm saying this not knowing that information. But he does it at a fantastic price. He's local. So, and he's also the lead singer of Toxic Avenger. So it would definitely be interband support. And he does a whole bunch of advertising. He does shows. He does a whole bunch of stuff for free.
I think AP Records is working with Nashville.
Yes, they are. Yes,
That's
they are.
right. Yep. That's right.
What are you guys doing in August?
Anything.
There might be a show on the 22nd. I believe Olivia Jensen's trying to get something set up for that. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. We'll see what happens at that time. But we're always open. If it's not at least the 22nd, we can do like the 14th or after, or whatever's covered.
Well, I will talk to BG and find out what the lineup looks like, because he and I are working together on Crimson's album release.
Speaking of Crimson, Damien just pops into the chat.
Yes, did you fucking hear me talking about you, Damien? Oh my god!
Now that he's here,
It's like the second time this has happened.
I say that's 2 in a row.
It's
and Leonidas both must have had their ears ringing. That's fucking hilarious.
They knew. They knew.
I love working with Crimson. They're fantastic dudes. So so AP Records, highly recommend you get connected with BG. I can totally do that for you. And the second thing is if you guys would like an outlet to sell your merch in a store, Sofa City Sounds does have a store at the Niagara Flea Market in St. Catharines.
Okay.
I literally charge $5 a month.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I like that. With all my Spotify money, my 12 cents.
Yeah, I'm super pricey. But the thing is, it's like I wear your sweater to work every week because it is the biggest hoodie that I own. And the only appropriate one I'm allowed to wear at work because I've been in trouble a few times.
Uh-oh.
Because me and Taboo Textiles are good friends. We're like family at this point. So, you must have been, your vampire sense must have been tingling. Damien.
Cute.
So, but yeah, I wear your sweater every single weekend at work, and I always get what video game is that?
Yeah.
Right? So that's genius fucking marketing on your part, boys. Genius.
Oh, you can honestly, all that credit goes to Allie. Allie came up with that. It's nostalgic looking. It's a mix of Nintendo with PlayStation 1 kind of a thing, like N64, PlayStation 1 fusion. Honestly, when I saw that, I was like, this is wicked. I love this.
Yeah, no. So anytime.
Oh, we lost her again.
She's gone again.
Anytime.
All the time.
We
use your dimension slash, Amrit. Get her back.
yeah, you know.
Let me show you how to do that.
Some of my mana.
There you go.
Does that open portals?
Yeah, it does. But
It just unfroze you. That's what it did.
Do you guys magic? Do you guys believe in magic? Everybody thinks I'm crazy because I think magic is real.
Honestly, the universe is a lot stranger than people think. So, like when you look at the quantum realm and how what they speculate, it's like, yeah, you could come up with something crazy, but reality is as crazy as it gets.
Pretty much the only difference between magic and science is how well we can explain it.
Yeah. Now we got to get the game made. Damien says.
Yeah.
You get the game made, yeah.
Damien, it's funny that you said you're swinging hard to get the boys on the release show on the 29th because I just asked them what they were doing at the end of August. So
there we go.
I'm going to talk to BG in the morning, and we're going to try and secure that.
There's
nice.
Speaking of magic, there's a summoning spell that you can use to summon us. And we'll send you the ingredients you need.
It's called money.
We'll send you the ingredients you need to do it.
Told you guys get paid tomorrow, damn it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, Damien, no way! You just did that.
Our old vocal still had access to our shared bank account a couple months ago and decided to take about $80 out of it.
In Uber and alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably hookers at some point. But
you never know what we getting up to.
Hookers.
I probably go for the $5 blowies.
Buddy, that's unbelievable value.
Well, I mean, it go a long way if you give it to the right dealer.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a shock when that happened. We were like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, it was kind of funny. At the same time, we're like, "Oh, hey, forgot about that."
Swinging harder like Violent with a baseball bat full of nails welded to it.
It's the Jaeger bombs.
It's Jaeger bombs.
How's it going, Justin? That's so funny. Yeah, no, we're gonna do what we can to. I'm pretty sure that once I talk to Beej, it'll be fine with having you guys on the show on the 29th.
Wicked.
Beej's show, he pulled me on, so that's like it's totally his call. So because it is Crimson's CD release party. So, I feel like he's going to be good with making sure that they get heard on who they would like to play the show. So, yeah, I'll talk to him and see how things go, and we'll see what we can do about getting you on the show. So August 29th in your calendar for now, and I'll let you know how it's going.
It was already in my calendar. That's how
Beautiful.
the release party. So.
Okay,
it's done.
Well,
Perfect.
hopefully you guys can load your equipment too. So
Just saying things.
Stating things.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah, we'll be there. Time and place, summoning spell.
I feel like every time I take a sip of coffee, my cup swallows my face.
It is
a pretty big cup.
Yeah,
It is, but you want a good mug like that.
Well, like,
oh, wow.
it's not far from the size.
Tetris.
Oh, sick. I come from that generation too.
Love it. It's a good life skill.
I used to be
You, you know how many times I've been able to move my whole house in a fucking tiny car?
I
Yeah,
used to
Tetris. It's a life skill.
Tetris.
So are you guys have been practicing since high school? Did you guys get to play Tetris?
Oh yeah, we used to play Tetris Battle on Facebook, so you could battle each other playing Tetris. And I was pretty much like the best there ever was. Okay, not just to be humble. I don't think
Here, why don't we pull up some fucking
a big Tetris guy.
So Tetris came out when I was 4, and I'm 43.
I don't believe I was alive. No,
Here, we're gonna play some Tetris on stream now.
run it, James.
There we go.
I'm in. I'm gonna watch you guys play Tetris. Because I only know how to play Tetris on Windows.
Turn off the volume, James.
Oh yeah, it's loud. I don't know how to. There we go. Yeah, I only know how to play Tetris on Nintendo because Nintendo came out in 1981. I came out in 1983, and then Tetris came out in 1986. I think Tetris and my sister are the same age.
Well, I mean, Tetris also comes in handy when we're loading in gear and stuff like that, and like, because we don't have exactly like a van.
Yeah. That's.
Oh,
Oh no! Where did Reese go? Oh, there he is.
no, we're good.
Wrong move.
How do I hold up?
See,
There he is.
yeah, see, I told you, I'm a Tetris.
This is great. I'm totally in for this. How come I never thought of this before? Oh, because you guys thought of it.
We're playing Tetris on stream.
I love this. I'm totally for this.
Well, James is playing Tetris on screen.
That's all right.
There.
That's all right. Do you know how many other people's attention we're capturing now that Tetris is on the screen?
It's on now. This is the real fight.
Like, I mean, I'm unmedicated to ADHD, and I get it. I understand how difficult it is to be able to pay attention to something that is not visual to you. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I cannot comprehend them unless I'm watching them as well as listening to them.
Oh, interesting.
It's like when you see a TikTok of somebody telling a story and there's like a video game playing on the side of the screen just to keep their attention.
Well, and that's it. Because a lot of us have background noise in our heads, right? So if we can soothe the background noise by like watching Tetris, then we can concentrate on the foreground noise that's happening, which would be the talking.
My background noise in my head is tinnitus.
I am.
He is,
Tinnitus.
That's my background.
That's funny.
I'm content with that. So sometimes my background noise is a good metal song, but most of the time it's.
yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll put on some metal or like a podcast when I'm working because I work outside, so I can't watch anything. So it's very easy for me just to throw into something to listen to and just go.
Yeah.
I mean, this will go on forever.
Yeah.
So I have one more question for you guys.
Yeah. What's up?
What you can keep playing if you want. What bands do you guys listen to that aren't metal that people are really surprised when you're like, oh yeah, I've got every album?
Oh yes, I was waiting for this. We listen to a lot of non-metal. I've been listening to a lot of Punjabi music, as I always have my whole life.
Right.
Like artists I'm going to see in April his name's Raf Sabera, a lot of like old school folk style mixed with new hip hop, like New York style hip hop. I love Pink Pantheress. I'm a big fan of hers, and she's
Cool.
hip hop. I think a lot of us listen to a lot of non-metal, and that's what keeps us creative.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. What about you, James?
I listen to a little bit of jazz on the side when I'm in the mood. Steely Dan,
Steely
I don't
Dan.
listen to a lot of music outside of music in general, just because I'm more comfortable with just existing in my head. But like, I don't even listen to music in the gym, and people have been like,
Like,
"How do you even survive?"
I saw you caught that, Reese.
Yeah, I gotta listen. I listen to a lot of metal. But for things that are different, like I listen to like Covet, which is more instrumental. I like kind of like dark cyberpunk esque music. I've been getting into more of that kind of thing. I like video game music. I like soundtracks like that.
Cool.
Yeah, so like I'll listen to like some Final Fantasy VII music or Final Fantasy X, or something that's a little nostalgic for me for playing from my childhood, but like the uh the composing of it and like how it's arranged sounds really great. It's very unique from each game and like each part of the story, you know what I mean, whatever you're playing. So that's kind of what I listen to more often when it's not metal, but I listen to a lot of metal. I think my girlfriend gets sick of it sometimes.
It's mostly metal for me as well. But I do own every single Frank Sinatra vinyl. I think that there is.
Very nice.
If not, if there's more than 25, 30 vinyls, then send them my way. I'm a huge Frank Sinatra fan. Dean Martin, Rat Pack. I love the Rat Pack. So my CDs range from Beethoven to fucking Kublai Khan, like to Cannibal Corpse to Cher.
Cannibal Share.
I've heard of before.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was-
I don't think I have the album yet. I have your sweatshirt, but I don't think I have your.
That's the original album with like their old
Yeah,
vocalist,
we
the
don't want that one.
Aiden guy. Yeah, we're trying to get like the music, like the Degenerate era with like the newer vocals on it out there. It's just we're trying to figure out like the CD situation kind of a thing.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. Damien says Dua Lipa. I have no idea who that is. I've heard that name a couple of times.
Oh my goodness.
Lady Gaga and Sarah McLachlan. Oh, I'm totally in for Sarah McLachlan.
Good for Lady Gaga. We love her.
Yeah. She's interesting. She's an interesting one. I do like a lot of her music. She's a weird one. Maybe that's why she intrigues me. It's because I'm equally weird. So
Lady Gaga. What I love about her is like you can listen to Lady Gaga doing like the heaviest, hardest shit. Like half the time in the summer, we're riding our motorcycles around. I got Lady Gaga playing through my helmet, or like we're at the gym lifting heavy. It's Lady Gaga. It just works in a weird way.
Have you heard Kim Dracula's cover of Bad Romance?
No.
God, it's so good. I didn't know he covered it until I had the opportunity to go and see him at the History. What a fucking wild show he was. Metal, rap, country, jazz, fiddles, fucking whatever he could turn into metal, he did. And Kim Dracula, if you don't listen to him, I highly recommend it. Absolutely. That was a hip pain. But yeah, I not me telling my age at all. So, but yeah, this has been absolutely a blast, guys. I'm sorry I was off my game in the beginning, but I feel like I've certainly redeemed myself.
Oh, you're good.
Don't worry, you haven't been off your game. The frustrating part was like trying to figure out why my audio was not working. And like all that. That's why we're so behind. That's what's like, oh my god. Like I tried going through my phone. I grabbed my laptop. Tried going through that.
Yeah, it's funny. 90% of the time we're good, and then that other 10%. Like there's been nights where I'm like, yeah, guys, we're going live at 7, and then there's no show. we can't figure out their sound, right? And then I just go live and talk in circles for 5 minutes because I couldn't figure out what to do for the show. Like we couldn't figure out sound or whatever, right? Or I've had one instance where I did promos all week, and even though I did promos all week, the band forgot.
Oh,
So
wow.
that show never happened. And then I've actually done the same thing myself. I double booked a concert and a show in the same night. And on the way to Toronto, I went, "Oh my God, I have an interview!" And I canceled it right there. Not very
Oh, wow.
professional, but like,
Life
I mean,
happens.
$100 tickets, you know. So I kind of had to, but yeah.
There's
Like, go ahead.
sorry, go on.
And I was gonna say, and there's no, it's gone. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say like yeah, like technical issues happen. I think like one of my favorites was like when we played in London and like the PA was so finicky, it cut out. Yeah, you guys remember that?
It was all
You weren't there for it, but our first ever show, this guy had no distortion for the entire set.
we were playing a death show and it sounded like mad rock.
Oh boy.
Listen to this clean breakdown.
We played "It's Not Safe to Swim Today" by Velomai, and everyone's like, "That sounded like Chalmers," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Veil of Maya is awesome.
Oh fuck yeah,
It's
buddy.
definitely like
That's a big influence for these boys over here. Oh yeah, big influence for them.
Kyle and I write all the guitar stuff, and we love Velomai, and we have for years and years. We have the only covers we have posted on the Divine Curse page are Velomai so far. We love covering them live. So
That's awesome. That's wicked. So where can we find all your stuff?
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look up Divine Curse, like Degenerate Era Remaster. You'll find it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's pretty much it. I think
That's
if you're on Amazon Music and Deezer as well.
Yeah, well, like I can pull up the entire
We
list.
got it on YouTube. We got it on Spotify. We got it on.
Reese, all I heard was, "And you get a car, and you get a
That's
car."
right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Exactly.
I found out that
It's a great marketing ploy.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
I
Why
found
not?
out on a streaming service for Indian music.
Yeah, we're on a lot of shit.
So, so I have a question, Amrit, for you. So I just recently was given a whole bunch of international metal. Is there? No, it's your sister. She's coming in the door. Hang on. Is there anything that you listen to? Anyone? Actually, I should ask all of you. Is there anything that you guys listen internationally that you guys can recommend to me? I gotta open my door real quick, but my volume is up, so I can hear your suggestions.
Yeah. Baby metal. Baby metal is so good.
I would say it's not quite metal, but I've been putting a lot of people on the artist I was talking about earlier, Raf Sapera. He's got like a good mix of traditional, a good mix of modern. He just released an album called Venom's 2. Beyond that, I listen to there's a lot of Japanese music out there too that just hits, you know. And definitely, I'd like to draw some inspiration from music and kind of get a bit of my roots and
Yes.
find out a way to do it, you know, to blend the two very different styles of music, right? But
Yeah, absolutely.
Japanese, love those guys.
And that's kind of why I asked you before I asked the three of you, is because you had mentioned earlier that you were listening to different music, and that's why I was interested and targeted you for the question. But I want to know what all of you guys are listening to internationally. What's that, James?
Internationally, not a lot. There's an old French pop singer I used to listen to. I can't even remember her name anymore. And then obviously the guy who wrote Laurel Dance. Can't remember his name either, but
Stromae.
that's the one, Stromae.
Okay, cool.
So
Right.
that's on the streaming services. Right there.
Yeah, it's like this is a bunch of stuff you've never heard.
Apparently, we're on TikTok as well.
No, I think that's like TikTok store. Like, won't even.
I've discovered a lot of good metal on TikTok.
There is Ghana. That's Punjabi and Indian music. That's an Indian streaming service.
We're on
That's-
Netty, apparently.
Boom.
Snapchat, 7 Digital. 10
I don't have
cents.
a Snapchat. I've never had a Snapchat. I don't know how they work or how it works. Or
Music. Wholesale pricing. Anyway, I noticed while I was opening this too, I can actually show you. So right here, you can see low level artificial streaming detected. And then right here, you can see flagged for artificial streaming. What got taken down. So basically, this is the whole bot shit that Spotify is dealing with right now. They just flag everyone for so flag for streaming. And there's nothing we could do. All they did was paid us out or paid us back the money that they took from us as a fee for taking our music down. But they didn't bother to put this back on the stores.
I go back to how very corporate of them.
Yeah.
You don't say.
That's polite me because I can't handle corporate shit. That's why I do what I do. That's why when you come to my store, all my prices are decent. They're all lower than market prices because I'm not interested in competing. I'm interested in everybody having the things that they want. Right.
Plus, like the music industry has changed so much over time since like we were younger. Like, you know, you really used to be able to make a living off of it. Now you just need to get that one hit out there on the internet, and that takes off. Music is a fortune to make and so cheap to sell. Like, the whole landscape has changed, even with labels and stuff like that. A lot of labels have changed up the way that they do things. Now they won't touch you unless you have a big following.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, at the same time, you have your creative freedom when you're not tied to a label as well, because they can control your sound and whatnot. And, you know, that can be quite difficult to work with because, you know, how else can you, like, for me personally, like, I love going to bands and buying like the underground 8-piece because it's raw. You know what I mean? Like the production could be amazing, but it's raw, it's different, it's not what you hear like on the radio or even like the popular, like the bands that used to be underground that are now like a little bit more popular. You know what I mean? It's just different.
I listen to Slipknot too.
Oh yeah, me too. I listen to like Volume 3, Iowa, and like the self-titled.
Yes, Damien, or release things without your permission.
Yeah.
That too.
Speaking of which, shout out to my boys in Devils because we love them.
Yes, Devils by definition.
They do, and you fuck with Devils and you fuck with Ontario, and that's about all I'm gonna say about that.
You don't want us to get on terrible over here. Come on now.
That's what they call us out west.
That was a very Ricky thing to say. Yeah, I was a huge Trailer Park Boys fan, so I caught that right away.
Really? That's funny because my girlfriend's a huge Trailer Park Boys fan.
I have the Worst Case Ontario shirt. So the very first book I wrote that wasn't a poetry book was called The Explicit Mom's Guide to Raising Our Perfect Children, and it was a compilation book about. With a whole bunch of moms about all of the real parenting, you know, because when you read parenting books, it's like the baby shits at this time, the baby eats at this time. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. No. So we wrote that book of what they actually do. And before I released it to the public, I sent it to John Dunsworth. I wanted to say Densmore, but that's a door. So I sent it to John Dunsworth, and he actually read my book and sent me a message back. He was like, "This is really funny. Don't ever stop writing. You know what you're doing," basically. So nice. Yeah, so that was fucking huge, man. That was like the coolest thing that had happened until that time. And that's kind of what fueled me to keep going, right? So when I started writing about music, I was writing parenting comedy books. I was not writing about music. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. So,
you know what, though? That's it. You just got to go out swinging.
My dog just threw a toy on me. Yeah, and that's what I did. I came out swinging. I had no idea what I was doing, and I kept listening and learning. Jillian Underhill is a huge credit to how I do things and who I am and how I got here as far as my music career goes, from Niagara Metal. She was a huge support, huge help. She taught me a lot. So I have her to thank for a lot of the things that I've been doing and that I've learned. I've learned that for me, the less structure while I'm planning things, the better, because they seem to work out really well. We're on our 4th Mayhem Metal Market. So,
Very nice.
But yeah, I didn't start out with music. I started out with parenting comedy books. And then the very first interview I did actually was Jag Tana from My Mother Earth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. I had 0 idea. And then almost 10 years later, he sent me pictures of his touring guitars on his couch and said, hey, if you want to use these for your book, you can. So that's the cover of the 3rd album, or the 3rd book, is Jag Tana's touring guitars. He pulled them all out, put them on his couch, and took pictures of them for me, and then put them all away because they weren't touring at the time. Yeah.
Sure they were for you, or sure they weren't for him? He was like, oh, yeah, look at these beautiful things. Oh, yeah.
They were, because when you're not touring, I'm sure when you get so used to touring, I'm sure that there's parts of it that you miss, Same with writing. I haven't written in a few years, and every once in a while I pick up a pen and paper and write a couple of poems so that I know I still got it. I should be doing profiles so that in the next year I'll have a fucking book ready. So,
well, like I said, life takes over, right? Like, you have different things. I used to play guitar a lot more often than I do now, but I'm doing like mixing. Now I'm mainly a vocalist. Everybody who knew me thought I would be a guitarist in a band, and they're like, "Oh, you're like a vocalist?" Yeah. You just begin focusing on different things at that time for what you're trying to do, right? Like, doesn't mean you can't pick it up and shake off the dust a little bit, crack the hands and start going back into it. But life takes over, and you've got goals and things that you're trying to do right now, right?
It's very difficult to write and do shows at the same time. I keep saying that I'm not a promoter. I've been saying that since the beginning of putting together shows, because I wasn't a promoter. I don't know what that sound was either. I'm not, like, I didn't start off promoting. I wanted to write books, and every book I published, I would throw a show. It's really hard not to throw shows. There's so many good bands that I want to hear and that I want to work with. And writing is great, but writing also requires getting up at 4:30 in the morning and going to bed at 7 o'clock at night, because I find that's the easiest time for me to write. That's when I get in the best.
The zone.
Yeah. Well, because the dog, the kids are asleep. The whole fucking world,
is asleep. It's quiet.
So a lot of my creativity comes out at that time. So it's really hard to do shows and write at the same time, because I've tried, and I find myself falling asleep at the door, and that's really disrespectful to the bands that I work with, right? I mean, everybody understands, which I'm really grateful for, but it doesn't mean that I don't feel like it's disrespectful on my part. You guys all work really hard for what you do, and I work hard to keep things going, and it's not right for me to not be on my game when you guys are on your game for me. So, that I kind of put down the writing for a little while for that. Hey, Cheryl.
Oh, Cheryl's joined. What's up, Cheryl?
Yeah. Oh, I love her. So, yeah. So, shout out to Miles too. He usually pops in and says hello, and he had prior engagements tonight. So shout out to Miles for, all his photography and all his hard work and all the running around he does. He just sent me a screenshot. I want to say it says 1,504 or 1,405. It was one or the other, but that's the amount of bands that man has captured in time.
Wow.
From the beginning of his now. Yep. He shot over 250,000 photos as of this month.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's archiving it all. So, I love you. Cheryl's so wonderful. Yeah, he's archiving everything. And he's, I don't know how he does it. He's a fucking machine. And we were talking about our own worst critic earlier. Miles is his own worst critic, and he doesn't need to be because he's really good at what he does. So I know other people are listening, and they can tell Miles I said that. He's become one of my best friends. I love him so much.
Hey, you're always so hard on yourself. You're like, because you set so much high standards for yourself. I think we can all say that individually.
Yep. That's
because
actually,
we want the best for ourselves, and we want to push ourselves to be better. And sometimes you just got to take it easy on yourself. Not be so hard.
That's exactly why we started. Jesus, I think she agrees. That's why I'm planning shows. Like I stopped scheduling out how I was going to do my shows. I stopped worrying about what questions I was going to ask. I stopped worrying about all that stuff because in the beginning I was doing research and I was writing down questions and I was doing all that and I was holding myself to a standard that I didn't feel comfortable with at the end of the show, right? Because I would forget a question or I wouldn't mention the merch so now it's all just one-off and genuine and it is what it is. If it's a good show, fantastic. And if it's a shitty show, well, I watch it every day and I learn from it. And that's really all we can do is learn from the things that are shitty and praise ourselves for the things that are good.
They're called growing pains for a reason.
Oh, Jesus. I'm 43. Can they stop already?
You know what? You should never stop learning, right? That's the whole point. You should never stop learning.
Yeah, well, and that's it. You got to be teachable or you're not going to get anywhere in life, right? If you think you know it all, probably know nothing.
Well, this is it, right? Like if you stop learning, that's when you become dumb, right? Is when you stop trying to look for new information or try to do new things and try to do different things that might be difficult. Like you got to challenge yourself in some way.
Absolutely. Aura, are you singing or talking? What are you trying to do?
Both.
In the well. I just asked her if Timmy was in the well, and none of you got that reference, and I feel real.
I understand that reference.
God. Thank
Don't
God.
worry. What's that, Lassie?
Yeah, right. It's Timmy in the well.
Yeah, that's right. Good, leave him in there.
So, Aura, that's enough. Melanie, come get the dog, please. Usually, she's home to occupy the dog. She went out with her friends tonight and got home at about 8:15. So she went straight into her room instead of coming to get the dog.
Teenagers,
She's going to be 16 in August.
I'll get ready.
I love her, but
hey, at least I'm not going out and doing drugs.
that's fair. That's what she says to me all the time. She goes, well, at least I didn't wake up.
Yeah. Could be worse things I'm up to, Mom. And that's true. You're not wrong.
Look at that face. It's like I took my face off and put it on another body.
Hi.
That's awfully morbid.
My daughter Melanie, and we're live. So
Can I say something live?
what are you guys looking? What are we looking at? I'm not sure what
I don't know what they're looking at. I'm looking at all you guys.
Yeah.
I think Cheryl's talking about us. So webcam is over here, but live stream is on the second one.
Right. I already knew that, so I didn't even think about it. I didn't even bat an eye at it.
They just look like they're staring off into the distance.
Right. They are paying attention. They held conversation all night.
Okay, now we're moving on.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, well, this has been an absolute slice. We should do it again.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely for it, and I will talk to Beej. I'm actually going to email him or message him if he didn't already message me. I'm going to message him and talk to him about getting you guys on August 29th. Shouldn't be an issue. And,
Absolutely, we'd be down.
And then I know that you guys, are all a little bit far away from me. For you to get me some of your merch so that we can put it up in the store. What are the pictures?
I think I'm closer to you than they are, Amanda.
Oh my God, it's a seal. I can see that.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
You have to hold it in the fucking.
Did you guys get that in a cereal box? Do you remember
I
when?
did. I had this for so long.
Oh yeah,
Windows
I
Phone.
remember.
Yeah.
But I think I'm closer to you because I'm out in Stony Creek, so I can always just like grab something for you if you want from like
Yeah.
when we go to do band practice and
That would
toss
be
it
awesome.
your way.
That would be awesome. I would love to put some of your stuff. Hey, Jesse, I would love to put some of your stuff in the store. I talk about you guys quite often because I do wear your hoodie to work quite often. What's in that one? Is that a shark?
That's a dolphin.
Oh, I
I can't tell. It just looks like a blob.
have dolphins tattooed on me. I should have known that. I know I'm covered in all kinds of weird shit, and then I'm like, oh, I got dolphin tattoos, and people look at me funny. So,
Hey, Jesse's joined. What's up, Jesse?
so yes, you can definitely say something.
This is a really good thing. I got told today by one of my friends who does musical theater I have a very high chance of getting a dream role of mine.
My children want to be theater.
Oh, I just broke it.
Very nice. Way to go.
That's fantastic.
I have a very high chance of getting the role of Ariel.
So that's awesome.
And we're doing the
Oh shit!
Disney princess.
And you know what's really, really funny is that up until my kids were roughly the ages they are now, they never watched Disney princess movies growing up.
I watched
ever.
Frozen my whole life. Don't
Yeah,
lie.
Frozen was the only one they watched. They never watched any Disney princess movies ever growing up.
I watched
When
Tangled.
I was a kid, my grandpa used to take us to the St. Jacobs
Market?
Yeah, they have a theater there. They used to do live action movies. My grandpa would always give us the VHS tapes of the Disney movies to watch before we went to.
That's so cool. I didn't know they had a theater there.
Oh, it's good. I don't know. They used to have a Legoland there too. That's gone.
Really?
We used to have a Legoland here in Niagara Falls too. It was one room, and it cost you $15 to get into.
St. Jacobs was huge for how small St. Jacobs is.
Yeah, that's
It's been gone for a long time.
fair. Well, the St. Jacobs is just the market, right? People live inside the market when we're not going through it shopping.
There's a tiny
That's
little
true.
town on the road.
We got nothing cool anymore. Everything cool's
Oh.
gone.
The only reason that I say that is because living in Niagara Falls, my whole life, I've been asked if people actually live in Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Do people really live in Niagara Falls?
You would not believe how many people.
Oh, of course they do.
What do they shut the falls off? Yeah, when they deflate the skyline and roll up the sidewalks.
You know, my
Yeah,
favorite,
the casinos? Nah, not really.
Yeah, they're
They're just renting.
the best Disney princess movie is probably going to be Goodfellas.
Oh yeah.
Good. Everett. Oh my god.
I fucking agree with you. Or the Godfathers. Godfathers are good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
we
think
got a hello from somebody. Hi.
I'm not sure who that is. Gracie popped in.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Did I miss her?
Crimson is in the room, and Cheryl's in the room, and there's been quite a few people that have popped in tonight. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Kyle popped in, Leonidas popped in, Damien popped in, Jesse's popped in.
Kyle popped in, and then as soon as we told him to get the fuck in here, he was like, "Oh, I have to go."
I
Yeah.
have work
That's very true.
again, you know.
You were like, "Hey, Kyle." He was like, "Bye."
That's right. Gotta go.
Chad, maybe he never left, and he's hearing it
He's,
right now.
he's giving a kid a music lesson. He's like hearing this talk. Right now.
Oh, good for him. That's amazing. That's how we pass the torch, right? That's why I've been doing more shows at camp, because it's all ages. It's a safe space. There's food. I want to encourage more kids to come out. Definitely.
We're all trying to revive the scene. You know, the scene was big in the 2000s, and then it kind of tapered down. We're all trying to revive it. And there's a lot of good bands too.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
just hard.
So we had over 30 bands submit to the Mayhem Metal Market, and we can only pick 7.
Oh no.
So
That's difficult. That's hard.
there's so many of you guys that are my friends on top of people I work with, which makes it difficult in this industry because we all do become friends. A lot of us become family. And being the one that puts bands on stage, it's very difficult. A lot of the emails I got, I also got the winky face, the elbow, the hey, we're getting on that bill, right? It was hard. It's very hard.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, I mean,
good
it's
submission.
business at the end of the day. You know, if you could put everybody up, you would, right? So you just gotta kind of filter through, and whoever you're working with, it's going to be up to them too, right? So it has to be kind of anonymous with you guys. So it is what it is, you know. But you have multiple markets going on, so you do one with like a handful of them, and you do a handful with the others. You know?
Well, and that's it. So we're next week we're probably going to be opening up submissions for the second Mayhem Metal Market that will be happening at the end of the summer. Yeah, I was told today that I was allowed to start dropping hints.
Nice.
So for Mayhem Metal in Niagara, I will say that Death Club is absolutely confirmed. I confirmed them last year, or our metal market last June was even over. Yes, Cheryl, I might need a little bit of help. So what was that?
It's us.
Oh, sweet. I'm frozen? Oh, I'm not frozen.
No.
So this is about to be me picking up my phone. There we go.
I love that.
Phone section.
So, but so next week the submissions are next week or the week after, the submissions will be open for the second Mayhem Metal Market. And it's the easiest way to do it. Last year I didn't do submissions. I just chose bands. And it's hard. It's hard on my heart because there's so many of you guys that I love. Right. So we went through submissions and we only picked bands that submitted this year because it was the easiest way to be even with everybody and be fair. So there's another chance for the mystery location. That's
very nice.
The mystery location. And okay, so here's another hint. It's not going to mean anything to anybody else, but it might help with revealing. I live in Niagara Falls, and the venue is 1 hour and 31 minutes away from me when there is no traffic.
Okay. This sounds like it could be in the U.S.
Nope.
So it's not in the U.S. then.
As much as I love our American neighbors, there's a lot going on down there that I feel for them. And I wish everybody as much safety as possible, but you ain't going to catch me working down there right now.
You know how many times you've gotten detained visiting his girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the streets all the time.
Yeah, so what's the border like right now?
It's chill. They got no problems down across the Rainbow and Lewiston, Queenston Bridge. It's been no issues.
Toronto.
Yeah. Plus, like your girlfriend Amber's trying to get us out there to play some gigs too.
Trying to hit up Buffalo and that scene. Try to get us out of
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Break out of Ontario just a little bit.
Yeah. Like I think that run with Don Valley out west would be fantastic for you guys.
I think so too. I think it'd be fun.
I don't know if they're still active. No, it's not Guelph and it's not Hamilton. And Damien, I don't know what you wrote, but it's not that either.
Cambridge.
Even if one of you is right, I'm not going to tell you are.
There you go. I was just about to look it up myself now.
Hamilton is only 40 minutes away from me. My driving, it's 45 minutes normal time. So, and Guelph is about an hour and 15 minutes away from me.
Fergus.
So it's definitely not there, and it's not Angus either.
It's Kitchener-Waterloo.
Nope. That's actually truthful. It is not Kitchener-Waterloo.
Port Dover.
Woodstock.
Woodstock would be pretty cool too, but it's not any of those, and it's not London because London is further than an hour and a half away from me.
Is it Milton, Ontario?
That's where my nephews BMX race. Both my nephews, while they were racing, both of them held top 3 in Canada for the first 3 years.
Whoa, dang.
Yeah, they're also 6'4". So, yeah, I know, right? So, Guelph is on. No, Guelph is about
An hour and a half, yeah, from Niagara Falls, yeah.
hour. Oh yeah, my driving hour 15 minutes.
I go from Guelph to Niagara Falls.
Did you just admit to committing crimes on live television?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Television. We ain't on the television.
If you do 119 instead of 120, they don't bat an eye.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if you want to see people going fast, just go on the 407. Or in the slow lane, you're doing 130.
Never mind. Take the 406 from St. Catharines to fucking Welland. You want to stretch a highway? 406.
Oh, yeah.
The 406 is so bendy. I'm afraid for my life when I hit those bends.
Pardon?
The 406 is bendy as fuck. You know how many times I like go off the road passing Thorold?
Yep.
A corner never hurt anybody. Okay, it's never hurt nobody.
You hear about the flyover?
No, don't worry about that. You know, imagine how quickly you can make it to Niagara. Are we talking an hour and a half following blocks, or like, you know?
So we're talking an hour and a half with zero traffic and following the law.
Oh, okay. Beats me, honestly. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. Eventually.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
Wow. Okay.
I would love. I've never been out west. I've been out.
I went out west last year. Honestly, if you go out there, I mean, you might not come back. I understand why people do that.
I did that with Newfoundland. I left. I went to Newfoundland and I didn't come home for 10 months.
I don't blame you. When you go out west, I went out to visit my cousin and his wife out in Squamish, and just the ocean, the glacier runoff, like the tree, like it's so green out there. Squamish is like a town. There's like a mountain in the background. Man, one of these days.
On every continent.
That was like living in Newfoundland. I bought my house for $16,000, fully furnished. It was a 4-bedroom house. The only thing I had to do was buy a TV and groceries. Yeah, it was fucking insane. We owned a 100-foot hill. No, it's not Capital 33. Cheryl must be fucking driven.
You challenged her. Now she's gonna find it.
As soon as I was like, no, it's not Capital 33, I bet you she went, damn it! So, but yeah, it was beautiful. We lived right on the ocean. So there was a 100-foot hill behind my house, a road, and then water. And it was beautiful. The only reason that we didn't stay out there is because the economy was insane. Oh, James, you look like you're going to swallow your own face.
Maybe he was trying.
There's a bad joke in there somewhere, but I'll leave it to you boys.
Why do you look at me, huh? Why do you look at me like that?
Why you look at me?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh boy, this has been an absolute slice. I love it. I do. I love hanging out with you guys. It's always a blast. Oh, your hat's cooler than mine.
I got a hat on the floor over here.
See, your hat's my favorite color, but my hat says "Bitch, I'm magical." So
you can't argue. You can't argue with that.
This summer, the night that I became a partner to the city of Niagara Falls, because Sofa City is one of Niagara Falls partners now when it comes to events at the Niagara Falls Exchange. So the night that I had the meeting, it was an unexpected meeting. I didn't know it was going to happen. It was the Niagara Night of Arts, and the owner of, the events coordinator of the Exchange was like, you got to come and meet this guy. So it's the person that can help.
Uh-oh. Lost her again.
She needs help. She's frozen.
She needs help. There was a sign.
YouTube's coming for her this time.
Uh-oh.
I heard about you speeding.
Were you breaking?
I love that you guys talk shit the entire time I'm frozen.
Wait, you can do it?
Yeah, of course I can. It's not like I don't watch the show the next morning anyway. But yeah, so Chatan comes to me and says to me, I have somebody for you to meet. And it's somebody who I can get extremely large venues from, like 2 or 3 day festival size venues. So he says to me, "You got to come downstairs and meet this guy right now." Right? So that's what you were doing. So I wore this hat in the entire meeting. Through the entire meeting, I did not take it off, and I ended up with partnership to Niagara Falls, and ended up with the contact for these giant venues.
Hell yeah.
You know, the hat works. The hat works. I'm magical. Watch the magic happen. Bang. That's it.
I believe in magic. I don't voice a lot on Facebook about a lot of the things, the thoughts and opinions I have, because anybody will fight about anything.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
It's the worst aspects of everybody coming out bitching at each other on the internet. It's very toxic.
But also, when people show you who they are, believe them, right? But I believe in magic and unicorns and centaurs and wizards and witches, and I believe in all that shit. And I do. And a lot of people think I'm fucking crazy, but I also believe that the universe works in perfect timing. And once I started learning that and believing those things, the universe actually did start working in perfect timing for me.
Have you guys ever checked out like how sound vibration kind of creates things that we see in like nature and in the universe, certain frequencies? Like I said, the universe is a strange thing. Reality is a lot stranger than what we even think of, what we just walk by and take for granted. It's
I think they created the word reality so we wouldn't know what we were made of. I strongly believe that we're suppressed. Amrit, you were going to ask something or say something, and we totally cut you off.
You're talking about magic and other beings and all that. I was like, have you ever watched Supernatural?
Yeah, I loved it.
Phenomenal show. Oh my god.
I loved it. Yeah, we are all vibrating atoms. I like that's music. Music is supposed to be tuned at 432, and it's not. It's tuned at 440. So like if you listen to Bob Marley and you listen to Jimi Hendrix, neither one of those musicians have people who don't like them. Everybody likes Bob Marley, everybody likes Jimi Hendrix, and they tune at 432. They tuned at 432. They didn't tune at 440, and they was very. I've never in my life heard somebody say I don't like Bob Marley's music.
I don't like Bob Marley's music. There you go.
You heard it here first.
I got my keyboard right here.
The only reason you're doing it is because you're on the internet and not face to face. I'll fight you.
There you go. Throwing hands.
Fuck yeah. So, but we should definitely pull this to a close because I do have a little bit of work to do. My phone's been going off like crazy between 8 and 9 o'clock because I'm usually done at 8. I love this. It's been a fantastic.
Time has flown.
We have to do this again, definitely.
Absolutely.
Maybe towards Christmas. Maybe we'll meet up again and we'll compare notes from this time to last time and see where you guys are at.
Absolutely.
So don't lie, I'd love to see that. What, me fighting James?
I accidentally
He's gonna be the guest referee.
A fair.
Okay, fine, but Eye of the Tiger has to be playing the entire time we fight, or I'm not playing.
No,
There you
I'm
go.
acapellaing the whole song.
Hmm?
I'm doing a cappella of Eye of a Tiger. You're not listening to the original.
That's
As he's throwing hands, he's going to be singing a cappella to you.
should we make this an actual boxing match and maybe run some money for charity?
We'll monetize
There you
it.
go.
Be copyright free, so we'll acapella Eye of the Tiger.
Let's do it. Like I have Freebird. That's
Yeah.
all I think there is.
I'm surprised Davey didn't say that first. Freebird. He's typically been saying that a lot more often.
Well, no, he was interested in jumping in for guest ref.
We'll have Freebird, we'll have Carry On My Wayward Son, we'll have Even Flow.
Oh my god.
What of all the Guitar Hero classics?
So I'm 3 years older than Guitar Hero.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not my. How young are you, James?
How much do you think I am?
James is a bassist. I didn't even finish the sentence. This is James is a bassist. Last question. Would you throw a punch?
I don't know how many strings.
I'm done.
Oh, I love the 7-string bass. I love that.
I'll challenge you on how old you are. Thanks, Cheryl.
Well, I can tell you that they're in their mid-20s.
That's insane. That's
I'm late 20s.
okay, Aura, that's enough.
Yeah, James, you're about approaching your later 20s, but
No, I'm in my late 20s, buddy.
Melody!
that's I guess that's true. Yeah, you are.
So
I guess it's just. Oh, sorry. Go on, Amanda. Sorry.
I said so. I'm almost double your age.
I thought you were turning 20 this year. What the fuck?
You're sweet.
I mean,
Oh, look at that. Flattery will get you everywhere.
I can see it. Then again,
I've already put you guys on stage.
There we go. See that?
Cheryl, did you just guess that I was 32? Because I'm 11 years older than that.
Ooh.
I am. I just turned 26. I'm old. I feel old.
Ew!
That's funny that you say you just turned 26, dude. I'm turning 35.
26 was my first year sober.
No.
Nice.
That means I'm. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. 26 was my first year sober. And I loved every minute of it.
No.
I did. He says he's in his late 20s. Maybe he's lying. Should we roll him after the show and find his ID?
Who, me?
Oh my God, Damien says my shoes are older than the guys in Divine Curse.
It's true.
We're never going to be able to wrap this interview
Although
up.
I will say Crimson's shoes, like their merch shoes, look sick.
Are they fucking dynamite?
They are. Like I saw those, I was like, damn, that's gangster. Honestly, also, I gotta say, Crimson's blanket, I bought it for my girlfriend, and it is like a fan. If you haven't gotten the Crimson asphalt blanket, you need to. It's soft, but it's not too warm, but it keeps you nice warm. Like, it is a solid blanket. She uses that thing all the time.
Oh, and the design looks so good with the black and red and white.
So good.
I ordered Sofa City blankets, and they were fantastic, except for the fact that they were reverse colors, so they're white.
That's strange.
Yeah, so white.
We took one of our
Cheryl has her blanket on. Cheryl's wrapped in her blanket right now. And you're welcome, Damien. Thanks for putting out good merch.
We took two of our shirt designs up to a print shop in the north end of Guelph, and they turned out the worst we have ever seen a T-shirt in ever.
We end up.
Yeah, literally gave them away because we didn't feel right asking for money for them. And that was like $700 worth of shirts.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Oh!
That's
Yeah,
tough.
it wasn't one of the designs like also like off like it was like slightly
Yeah, it was
crooked. It wasn't
offset.
even on straight.
Dog clobber.
I think it was on straight, but it was off center a little bit.
Oh,
And
you know,
I took a tape measure to the fucking fits.
when you get famous, those are the shirts that are worth money.
Get back.
Seriously, look at so the Deftones and the System show, somebody fucked their print run up. So it says
I heard
System,
about that.
but it's actually fucking Deftones in the picture. Melody, come out here. So it's actually Deftones in the picture. And not System of a Down. Those shirts 20 years from now will be going for quite a few $100s.
You know,
Oh yeah, probably.
one of the first shirts we ever sold, it was printed upside down. And my friend, one of my coworkers has it. My ex-coworkers, he's like, "Yeah, I got this shirt, and I realized it's upside down." So I gave him another one, but he's like, "I kind of like it upside down."
Yeah, you always know what you're reading when you look down at it.
He was down at it.
You won't know if you've fallen off your bar stool with that shirt on.
That's right.
But, well, it's been wonderful. We definitely should do this again. If we
Absolutely.
put this off, we're going to be here all night, which I'm fine with. But I think my dog wants my attention, and I hang out with her for a little bit. So yeah, but we don't have any interviews scheduled right now, so I don't know when the next time you guys will see me live is. But
I sent you a link to the music thing, I believe, if I remember correctly. What's going on with that? Is that something you're able to talk about? Like, or is that like spoilers?
Oh, about the market? But that's what you sent me your EPK for, was the market.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get it. Okay.
So, and the only things that I can say are Death Club is confirmed. I like to swim with sharks.
Nice. Both great.
It's not safe.
Both excellent.
Those are the only two things I'm going to say. Yes, Damien is right. Everybody go stream Divine Curse. Absolutely.
Yeah. Look up the remastered album and enjoy. Or see the music video that we did. Enjoy that too.
So send me a music video and post it up on my Sofa City Sounds page. And also, anything that you guys want to put up on my website, I have a website. We don't advertise it because we're all over social media. But we do have a website, sofacitysounds.ca. And if you guys are interested in having anything put on your website, send it to sofacitysounds@gmail.com. My publisher will post everything on the page for you.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. So
perfect.
It's been a new set from Death Club that night. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, if we don't end this, we're not going to.
Don't worry.
Thanks for the info, Damien. I appreciate it. And I'll be getting to you guys soon with details. So
sounds good.
So it's been a slice. No interviews next week. February 6th, Snake River Redemption, Axe Minister, and Blackwater are coming in from out of town. There's no local bands on the bill. We're trying something new. I'm always up to no good when it comes to trying something new. So we have that. And then February 20th is Ivy Smith's birthday party from Iron Moose. She's the lead singer of Iron Moose. And she has a birthday party 6 days before mine. Yes, Cheryl, I've already got you on the list, babe. So we are we're gonna party it up at Camp Cataract for Ivy's birthday. It's only $10 to get in. All my camp shows right now are only $10 because we're experimenting. We're trying things.
Drop it.
Oh.
Nope. Gentle.
So sorry, Damien just noticed my microphone.
You're seeing us tomorrow, buddy.
I said gentle.
Yeah, and then February 21st is Shark's music video, Sofa City Sounds 12-year anniversary, and a whole bunch of other fun things. So Mindswell, Catastrophic Hemorrhage, Duskwalker, Cryophilic dropped off the bill, just so everybody knows. Not for any particular reason, except for they had a fantastic opportunity on the Sunday night, and I would rather see them take that opportunity than come out and hang out with us. So, I mean, we want them out with us always. We always want
Of course.
They're one of my favorites. But I would have made the same decision they did, and I'm really proud of them for how far they've come along and how hard they work. So, yeah, I'm excited for them. I'm glad that they decided to take the show. They're playing at the Cave in Toronto. So,
Nice.
Yeah. So they're Bethlegor requested they play that night.
Ooh.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah. Moving on up, man. So yeah. So that's all the fun stuff that's going on. We'll have the submissions open for the secret location next week. And that actually sounds kind of fun when you say it that way. Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you guys submit some more stuff for the secret location. And yeah, we'll talk to everybody later. Okay, make funny faces because I don't know how long it takes for the stream to end.
All right, you ready?